What is up, you guys? As you could tell by the title of this video, today we're going to be lowering the 86 and I am super excited. But before we get started into today's video, make sure you guys hit subscribe for more content just like this. Alright, so I ended up going with some BC Racing BR extreme low coilovers that came with some stickers, an Allen key for the camber adjustments. And this is actually the second time that I'm running BC coilovers. I had them on my last car and I never had any issues with them, so figured I might as well toss them on the 86. I'm gonna go ahead and get this old suspension off, get the wheels off as well.
You Lord, you are devil.
Alright, so we got everything in on this side. Now it's time to just tighten things up. So it's probably been about an hour and a half of me messing with this end link because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. To sum it up for you, it's kind of complicated. The OEM ones, they don't reach, so we're going to be installing the adjustable end links. Thank you, BC, for sending this. It would be cool if there was some instructions, but luckily I found some videos online. So when it comes to installing an adjustable end link, you're gonna want to install it practically at your OEM height, the same size of the OEM end link that you have here. When you install it, you're gonna want it to be movable. Basically, you want to have no preload with the new end link. Don't tighten down the nuts on first installation. You just screw it in, make sure it's nice and tight on the top and bottom screws. You torque those to spec, drive the car around a little bit, like move it back and forth, get the suspension settled, and then when you feel there's no preload, that you can spin it back and forth, then you lock it into place. So I guess that's how you have the best handling. How that's going to play into effect in terms of ride height, I'm really not sure. I'm sure they just go hand in hand. However I adjust the ride height, I adjust the end link so that there's no play. But yeah, what is up, you guys? It is a new day. I did finish installing the fronts yesterday. It just got too dark to film. I just got off of work. I'm gonna get the 86 up and get the rears tossed on. Also, really quickly, I don't want to do too much of a step-by-step in the rear, but you do have to remove a couple of things from the trunk, just some minor clips and stuff to get this out of the way in order to access the top of the strut mount. And then for the inside, I believe that you can remove some of the fender liner to access the shock more, but I think I'm going to be able to get the old one out and the new one in without having to remove anything, so I'm going to try it that way. But yeah, it's pretty cut and dry. Let's go ahead and get this out. quick torque reminder. The two 17 mil bolts are 59 foot-pounds, and the end link is going to be 28 foot-pounds. So it's probably been like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, because for whatever reason this control arm just wants to go up, unlike the other side where it just fell straight down, which is causing a big problem trying to get the rest of the bolts out. But I'm trying to fix it. Well, here's a closer look. You can see that the control arm is just going all the way up. I managed to hammer out this bolt for the shock, but I still have this other one halfway out for the end link. Definitely drop a comment if you know why this happens, or if you know an easy fix, but mostly why, because this isn't the first time it happened to me. It happened on my previous vehicle, and yeah, it makes a pretty easy install a huge pain in the ass. So drop a comment. So this is the only way I'm able to get this out. Now I'm able to hammer out the bolt. I'm using this giant pipe to pry down so that I'm able to access the opening for the end link, and using the jack to stabilize the lower control arm. But yeah, it's a mess. Let's just get this bolt out. Finally. Oh, now it wants to come down, huh? I think it's safe to say that the 86 is pretty low. This is what it looks like when I pull in my driveway. I scrape every time. I mean, I can't even put my finger underneath here. It looks super good, low like this. And I actually have a front lip waiting, but I can't put it on yet because I would be way too low with the front lip. So I'm definitely gonna have to raise the ride height a little bit in the front, so I won't be tucking anymore, but at least I'll have a front lip, and that's gonna be coming in another video very soon. It's gonna look super sick. But yeah, I'm just way too low right now. I mean, I don't think I would be able to get in my driveway if I had a front lip. It's literally on the ground. So highly recommend BC Extreme Low coilovers. They handle really well. The car handles great now, and it also looks really good, and you can go really low on them, and they're also somewhat affordable compared to a lot of other coilovers. But yeah, the car looks super good now that it's off of the stock suspension and on coils. Also, I did install these LED side markers, which are also clear and look super sick when they're not on, and look even cooler when they're on. I was gonna make a video about that, but I just couldn't wait and I installed them. But yeah, if you guys are thinking about lowering your 86, do it.